a long rest is had, after a morning meal, which, again, a spread would be put out. If you were to... I hate my neighborhood sometimes. A spread is put out. If you choose to partake of it, you can use your own rations, your choice. It is the same mushroom, gamey meat sort of... It's like a salad of something that could possibly be a dark kelp.
I'd try it all.
Okay. The dark kelp is... It's like a seaweed salad, but it's bitter.
I'm going to do that thing. Not from Big where he goes blah, 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 and like spits it out everywhere, but I'm definitely going to like slowly wipe it. Like I'm not wiping my mouth, but I'm spitting it out into my napkin. Oh, that's really good. Thanks.
Make a sleight of hand check. For funsies.
For funsies? Can I add my...
You can add your sleight of hand
Gloves of
bonus.
Thievery?
No, this is not picking locks.
Dexterity. Sleight of hand checks to make it... Alright.
Yeah, Come at me, bro.
Like a 12.
Okay. Kara and Lilith, you both notice that Spot is trying to be very clandestine, but is actually spitting the food out as he's eating it. After your meal is wrapping up, Tarisha walks in with 3 other soldiers. Well, what do we say we get you all the hell out of here?
I would like to see some sunshine.
I bet you would, Surface Dweller.
Oh, they want to get rid of us quickly, huh?
No disrespect intended, but yes, we do.
They have been more than kind to us.
Understood.
And it would be nice to be outside again.
I want to also say thank you very much again for bringing the different vendors over here. It was really great having a lot of different options, and especially tailored to each one of us. That was very nice.
Yeah,
Do they ever do work outside of the mountain?
not really. We don't do very well in the sunlight.
Okay. Maybe one day we would come and visit you again.
Sure. Or at least tell people that they wouldn't be in danger if they were to come to visit you.
Well, let's not get crazy. We are
You enjoying your
we don't get
isolation?
a lot. Yes, we don't allow a lot of outsiders inside. You had special dispensation because of the help you gave us in the Mindfair colony.
Very well. I will respect that.
Yeah. Let's not oust our wisdom, but we very much welcome the trade that you offered us while we were here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you ever need us again, if there is ever injustice, we'll be there.
I'm gonna throw up right now. I'm just serious.
It was going as 3 amigos. I love it. I might give her another inspiration back for that. That was great. Okay, so with that, you begin a trek out of the city. It takes you all about an hour to get through the city because you came in on one side and you're going out the other. So to actually traverse your way through the city, it takes about an hour to get outside the city limits. And it is a marvel of construction that none of you have ever seen anything like this. Like, it was all of the buildings. It's reminiscent of the city of Stonemouth, the dwarven city of Stonemouth, where everything was built out of the rock. It's kind of the same thing here. Instead of building in, they built down. It's like the construction was almost reverse engineered. Like, as they dug out, as they were digging their way to the foundations, the buildings were being built from the top down. Kind of like a pyramid thing. Very weird. Unique, I should say. And everyone gives all of you a wide berth. You're getting a lot of strange looks, particularly Eleanor.
I'm used to it.
I'm happy. You used to be me.
They're okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting looks, Morpheus, but not what you're used to. Like, Goliaths, Drow aren't 100%, strangers to Goliaths. I mean, even though they're underdark, you're mountain folk.
Right.
So they've come across Goliaths before, but Eleanor it's alien to them. They've never seen anything like this. And with the rest of you, they know that humans exist. They know that tabaxis exist, but Eleanor would have been like a leprechaun walking down Main Street for one of us.
Yeah.
So after about an hour, you get outside the city limits, and if none of you are making conversation, Tarisha and her guards are not talking. They are just marching, moving through the city, moving...
How many, is it hours, or...
It's an hour to get through the city, and it's going to be another 6 to get through. They take you through a tunnel network that they know is like the safest. It's another 6 hours before you begin to see daylight on the other side, moving in a fairly consistent northeast direction. And after about 7 hours of travel total, you begin to see a faint dot of sunlight. And even just that faint dot, you see Teresha squinting against it. Yes?
I would just like to say that when we start seeing the sunlight, I think that my sisters and I are going to start singing a song in Sylvan that was sung to us, meaning sunlight. We're just going to start like doing like a low hum, like, ooh, we see the sun in the morning, that kind of song. All in Sylvan.
Okay.
Nothing to like perform, just like a little thing that's like a family thing.
Okay. You all hear Spot and his sisters begin to vocalize and harmonize this.
This is just something, a little song my mom would sing to us in the morning when we were like getting ready and washing our faces. It just means the day is here and the sun is shining and it's time to move forward. You definitely hear that.
That's a nice thing.
But then like all of a sudden you hear like Zaya is trying to do like the bass part, like, and then we all bust out. Laughing.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Just kind of like a little song.
Okay. Teresha squints against that little faint dot of light. Well, I do believe this is where we part ways. This is as close as I like to get to the sun.
Again, thank you for everything, and thank her and head out.
I have no money, but and then
No,
he's
you
gonna try
don't.
to awkwardly hug her.
Yes. There. And she just kind of shrugs.
Yes, because thank you. It's a thank you hug.
Okay. You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay.
Look.
Okay, just pats you on the head.
Then I'll go. Many thanks. May good fortune always be with you and your people. Spot is a very unique creature, but he means well.
Yes, I understand.
The whole exchange is going on between Eleanor and Teresha, and Lorelei kind of just goes in the middle, yep, thanks for everything, and keeps walking.
Her, on the other hand, I can't answer for.
Yeah, she's kind of a bitch.
Fairly well.
I mean, I respect it. I'm kind of a bitch. Well, good journeys.
Be well.
And her and her 3 guards turn and begin making their way back down into the Underdark. As you all begin a march toward the daylight, I would like each of you, because it gets steeper and steeper and steeper the closer you're getting to the daylight. So I'd like each of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Because it's getting steep, I have a climbing speed, and so do my sisters.
Oh, good point. Okay, you and your sisters are fine.
I have my spider climb. Oh no, I got rid of them. Never mind.
Yeah, you traded them in.
I
Yeah,
know,
so
I
I do
know.
need
Oh,
one.
Christ.
So sorry.
Oh,
No, it's all
oh,
good. I
that's
forgot.
better.
I
I'm
forgot.
sorry.
Okay, so
16.
Eleanor.
16.
Okay, you're fine.
This one's called
I should be.
Morpheus.
10.
I like
Okay, just barely.
Bitches.
16.
Okay,
17.
okay.
23.
Whoa!
Oh, she flew up.
So Morpheus,
Leading the charge.
everyone passed, but just adjudicating the rolls. Morpheus, when you get to the top, you're the most winded. It's been a little while since you've had to do cardio, so it's there's no like exhaustion, but you are a little bit just all right. I just need 30 seconds, guys, to catch my breath. Whereas like Kara is keeping up with Spot, and Spot is like climbing with his sisters, and Kara is just like Apollo Onoing this. Like, no problem.
Kara,
now weighted down with
Kara, you're doing really good with the climbing right now. Is that something you've always been able to do, or is it only because you're dead?
I think that's a valid question right there.
What a loaded question that is.
Well, she asked,
I'm
what is...
Okay.
Genuinely curious.
I
He
think it's
asked,
because I'm
excuse me.
dead.
You think it's because you're dead? Interesting. Like maybe you're like lighter on your feet.
Yep. Yeah, and you don't feel it.
Oh, like you're not feeling your muscles burning.
Right,
And
you don't
stuff.
feel it.
Oh,
You don't
shit.
feel yourself out of breath or anything. Yeah.
Oh. Do you breathe?
In a shallow kind of way.
Oh.
Really shallow.
I'm only trying to ask because I'm curious. What if you were to fall into water? Would you drown?
No. Because I'm meditating. I can't die twice. Can I die twice?
You would die, but you would come back.
Okay.
Until your
yes,
mission...
I can drown, but I will be coming back.
Yeah.
Morpheus is
Oh, excuse me! Excuse me for keeping the rules accurate. I apologize.
You're absolutely, that sounds like an idiot.
You
Yeah.
can be killed, but
Yeah.
not permanently. As
Okay.
long as the mission you were sent back is left unfulfilled, you will be sent back within 24 hours by your god.
Morpheus thinks
What he
it's
said.
cold.
This is your truth. That's very interesting. So, like, if you fall into like a lake or something, I don't have to like run over and grab you and pull you out real fast.
No. Because you could drag me out, I'll be drowned, but in 24 hours I'll be back again.
Oh.
24 hours.
And your god gave you that? You have a god, right?
Yeah, but I have a mission to fulfill.
What's
So
your mission?
I have to find someone, and I have to destroy her.
Oh.
She destroyed my family, so it's they look like
Personal.
loot.
Oh shit.
That's her. And once that's done,
You.
then the next time that anything happens to me, I'm gone.
You got a dark side. I
Forever.
like it.
That's not good.
Yes,
Flavor
I
of
don't
the mission
feel
is
that
good.
way. Like I have a dark side. I don't feel that darkness, but I do feel, I guess you could call it maybe that, because I do feel a hatred towards this goal that I have to do. I feel a hatred towards
Do
it.
you have a lot of other emotions or just hatred?
I can't feel pain per se. I feel emotional when I see abuse.
Like any abuse or like out like without justice abuse kind of thing. Like without a reason. Because we kill things. Are you mad at us?
No. Abuse when the person you're fighting can't fight back.
Oh.
If somebody you're fighting is fighting you and it's a matter of life and death, I do not think that's wrong. But if you take an animal or you take a child or you take somebody who can't fight back and you abuse this person, yes, I can feel that emotion. And I can feel the rage.
I feel hatred and rage too. Am I dead?
I don't know. Are you?
I don't
Let's
know.
throw you in the lake.
See if you come
Oh,
back
we'll
in
wait
24
20
hours.
We'll wait 24 hours and see if you come back. You want to try that?
Just by throwing me in the lake.
I think,
would do it.
yeah, but at least we'll know for sure and you'll know for sure.
Can I throw her in the lake?
Get your filthy, mangy paws off of me.
We could find out. We could find out. That way we can find out.
Why? I could swim.
But we can hit you over the head. Knock you unconscious.
Best of luck. Many have tried. All have failed.
Okay, Kara, I like what you're saying here. I do understand what you mean.
I have a lot of, I also can feel very, the other type of emotional where I see a lot of love and I understand it. I've never experienced it and I don't expect to experience it. But I see the love that you have towards your siblings. And that's a beautiful thing. But I do feel that kind of emotion.
I don't know if that's I mean, it's a good thing to have love, but I think sometimes it changes when I'm fighting because it's not just love anymore. It becomes like the rage because I need to fight for them and I need to make sure they're safe. So it's like a different kind
It's a
of rage
different
and
type of
different kind
rage, but it's still love. Love is what motivates you and propels you.
Ugh, love is so useless. There's no point in it. It just holds you back.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Morpheus digs the fact that you could come back. 24 hours.
Okay, Morpheus.
Understands the revenge, but doesn't quite understand that once you complete your mission of the revenge, you're gone.
Because I
Think
I
that-
understand
I'm trying to
That you're
comprehend my...
I understand that you're confused. That could confuse you. How come? Why? Because I did die, and my God brought me back for that purpose.
And only that purpose.
And only that purpose.
Do you know where?
I cannot keep living after that because that was the purpose of me
Okay.
coming back. It brought me back for that.
But Kara, that's weird. Because why are you with us then? Because I mean, wouldn't you be hunting her? Where do you know where she is?
I know where she is all the time, except if she's on a different plane of existence. I know the distance. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you can feel her.
I can feel where she is.
And that's where we're heading. We're
Yeah.
heading in that direction.
I can know. Yes.
Oh,
And that's why. Thank you.
I was
Thank
trying to
you.
role play it
That's
out. I
no,
know,
it's
but-
true.
Yeah.
No, it's
Because
true.
there's a few things that we're trying. We're trying to look for
You know.
so and so's father, and now we got
Right.
this.
Once I came back, Morpheus,
Mm,
I joined the group
right.
because you were going in the same direction that I needed to go.
Okay.
I will fulfill what the group wants to fulfill at the moment, as you know. If I have to fight, I will, which I have. Because I did join you. I can't just turn my
Absolutely.
back on you. But I will continue on my goal. Once I find that, then that's it. That's the end of me.
Oh.
Well, we got your back.
Well,
I
okay.
do.
Well,
What
here's a
you do?
question for you. Because now you want to go and you want to get revenge on this one lady, right? Okay. I want to hear about this lady. But do you want to do anything else while you're here? Like, have you always wanted to go, like, jump off of a cliff?
No.
Oh.
I'm only here for that purpose.
Okay.
The only reason I fought with you and I will keep fighting is because I'm with this group and I owe you that since I'm with the group.
The ways of the gods are very mysterious. Sometimes you will know their way, and sometimes you will not. I'm envious because at least you have the purpose laid out by your God. Mine, they just say, go forth and do no harm. And that could go so many ways, as you know from the adventures we've had.
Mm-hmm. Do you have an end? Is there an ending to you as the person, the person that you are, as Eleanor? Can you be destroyed? Will there be a last day for you, or will you just continue on and on?
Everything has a last of days.
Do you know yours?
In like a human sense, no, I don't know when the last of my days will be. But I can terminate. I can have an end of days. But I don't know how long. It's longer than a human, but eventually, yes. I don't think about it that much. I'm just trying to fulfill my God's tenets and beliefs in what I do.
That I understand.
And whatever this adventure leads us to.
When Lorelei says that love is pointless or useless or whatever, I definitely shoot you a scathing look. Like, all right, we get it.
What? Do you have something to say, Spot?
I'm not trying to say you're wrong. I guess maybe more I feel bad that you feel that way. Because there is a lot of love. And I just don't know if you see it.
Well, it must be very easy to feel lots of love when you're surrounded by lots of family now, isn't it?
I'm not always surrounded by family. I'm with them now. But
Correct me if I'm wrong, but every single adventure we've been on is you've had your sisters. Or at least they've been close.
But family is not always
The love
blood.
that you're looking for.
Is who you pick.
Ugh.
Have you ever picked anybody that you liked a lot? Let's not even put love in the picture.
No. Why? It holds you back
From what?
from fulfilling greater things. Love is meaningless.
What great things do you wish to achieve or have achieved?
Whatever Dianera wants of me. I am nothing but a vessel for her.
Ah, again, the ways of the gods are mysterious. I hope that this god shows you a bit more kindness.
She has shown me greater kindness than any of you will ever know. However, this talk, it makes me want to vomit. Can we go kill something?
okay, but then you gave me grief for wanting a vomiting potion. I'm just saying.
No, I did not give you grief for wanting vomiting potion. I
No.
gave Handlebar guy grief because all of a sudden when we mentioned, even though he was mentioning carry-on and mucus and all of this, oh, vomit, no, I don't care anything that makes you vomit. Why? You have things that are dead and mucusy. I wasn't going after you.
Oh, okay.
I think everybody needs to stop thinking that I'm always going after them. Now, it's true most of the time. However, that time it wasn't. Anyway, could we go and stop all this mushy, disgusting love talk?
Didn't think if it was mushy, but I'm ready to move on. Morpheus, let's go.
Let's go.
Feelings are useless.
Okay.
Lilith, you don't have feelings, do you? Can I hang out with you for a little while?
Yeah.
Thank gosh.
Yeah.
Gosh, goddess, Dionera. Thank Dionera.
Alright. I mean, I wasn't really paying
Morpheus
attention.
rolls his
I'm really
eyes.
good at tuning it out and work on it.
Yeah, you really have to
Yeah.
teach me how to tune all of this stuff out because I'm ready to vomit.
Once you reach the top, you finally clear the darkness of the underdark tunnel, and all of you immediately are shading your eyes because this is the first time in however many days you've seen sunlight. So there's an immediate sense of sun blindness, and it takes all of you a few minutes to
Just.
slowly begin to adjust. It's nice to see the surface again. It's nice to see trees.
Yes.
And
Greenery.
you see greenery around you. You see the beginnings of where you're kind of standing right at the top of where the hills end and the mountain begins, like right behind you. So you're at the base of a rock wall.
I'd like to assist in any survival checks because I'm gonna climb up a tree really high.
Okay. We'll get to Lilith. And forget about you. We're going to do your check. Yeah.
Lorelei, the minute she sees like a patch of grass, she's just going to lay on it and just like sunbathe for a second.
Okay.
Just, like welcoming in light.
Lilith, make a survival check.
23. I got that 20.
Standing, basking in the sunlight for a second. Based on the position of the sun and where it is in the sky and the light around you, you're guessing it's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. So we've spent a good amount of the day traveling.
Yeah. You also get your bearings very easily. You're able to figure out north, east, south, northeast. That's where we got to be going.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we kind of know. Like, I was just about to say, can we retcon and ask?
She rolled high enough. You're fine.
I still want to climb a tree really all the way to the top and see what I see. I want to see if there's a river or any smoke nearby. Like
Make a
now.
perception check. Go ahead, Lilith. What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna
Bridges or
say if we
anything.
could retcon back to the drow leader. What's
Okay.
her name?
Teresha.
Teresha, and ask her if if she knew what direction we should be heading in, like when we come out.
Oh, you would have known that already. You would have known.
Already know.
There's
Okay.
you were cutting through the Underdark, staying northeast.
Okay.
You
so
would have already known
as
that.
we come out, we're still heading northeast.
Yes.
Do we have an idea of how far we are from the town now at this point?
I'll add that as part of spot survival check.
Okay.
I have my eagle eyes on. I get advantage on perception that relies on sight, right?
Yes.
It doesn't have. It's not situational.
No.
Okay. 26.
Thought it was good and it got better. Okay. Couple things, Spot. You're able to see very easily not just the direction where you're supposed to be going, but you can also see where in that direction the hill begins to slope downward. Where you think the best part to start marching, hiking down is like, okay, there would be a lot of climbing. That looks pretty steep, a lot of rocks. That looks safe. Like you're able to pick out the good spot where you think it might be a good place to hike. You only see tree canopy at this point. It's hard to see how far down the road is, and it's hard to gauge distance, but you can see by the slope that's your best spot. You also notice, remember when you were traveling on the other side, when you were on your way, I believe, to Stonemouth, Morpheus had noticed that the peak of Titan's Reach that was sticking up out of the mountain, no matter where you walked or how far away you got, it never changed size. It looked like it was the same size. You look up at the peak of the mountain, this is the closest you have ever been to Titan's Reach. And it's maybe, I don't know, half a mile, 3/4 of a mile straight up. You can see it. It looks exactly the same size.
Alright. I'm gonna hop back down.
Okay.
I'm going to make a daring jump.
Okay.
Both instead of going safely to the ground, like 2 or 3 branches off of the ground, I want to do like a foop, 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 and land on my feet.
You'll be able to do it, but make an acrobatic check to see how cool it looks.
Oh god, it's gonna be a 1. 14.
Okay. Instead of the Man in Black version, you do the Inigo version.
Yeah.
When they both do the jump and the spin off the vine, you just kind of do a simple little whoop.
Whoop.
Okay. And you kind of land trying to make it look cooler than it really was.
Yeah. My feet sting.
Okay.
But it's okay. I share all of this information.
Okay.
That away.
Okay, so we know which direction we're heading in.
Yes.
I'm gonna convey to the group that I think it's about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I think we still do have maybe 3 or 4 hours of traveling time, and then if we can't get there by then, we're gonna have to camp out tonight.
Okay.
Do we want to just chill right here for the night, or are we ready to keep moving?
I think we should keep moving.
Yeah,
Keep moving, yeah.
Until we've been,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
Still at least
tired.
6 or
Boxed
7,
in,
I'd say. We've
so
got
long.
at least a few hours to try to
Yeah.
catch up.
Do you
Okay.
want me to stealth ahead, or you want me to stay back?
Yeah, you can scout out.
I'm ready to move on.
Then Spot, make a stealth check followed by a survival check.
Okay.
The stealth to see how quiet you're being, the survival to see how quickly your party can move.
All right. 19.
Okay, cool. Your party's able to move at a pretty good pace.
Woo! I wasn't trying to go stealthy, BT dubs, but 8.
Okay. Spot is
Breaking twigs.
moving like a Mission Impossible, but he is breaking twigs and squishing through little mud puddles everywhere he goes. He's been in the Underdark a little while.
Yep.
He's getting used to his bearings. But with a 19 survival, your party's able to move at a pretty good clip. You can all sense that you're making up good time before the sun begins to set, and you start to think it might be a good time to make camp.
All right.
Anything in particular anyone is doing, or is it just a standard outgo the bedrolls, long rest, move on?
Before we
Yeah.
settle, I'm going to climb up a tree again and see if I can get a different vantage point.
Okay.
But has anything changed, or are we still
Make another perception check.
on target? Same, 26.
Yeah, you're on target. You can see that there's a graduation down. You're moving at a good clip.
I want to make like a perimeter check.
Okay, make a perception check.
Which one?
Perception.
Perception. 14.
The night is quiet and no terrors are bound.
Excellent.
So, do we need watches, or is that going to cover us because she's
That's your call. She did a perimeter sweep before you went to bed.
And I usually go on
and
sentry's
you're on
rest.
Sentry's rest. Okay, yes.
But I'll hear anything. Just
Yeah.
because I'm on sentry's rest, I still can hear and
Yeah.
I believe see anything too.
Yes.
Alright,
Yes,
so
you
then
can.
We're probably
Morpheus is going to do a little target practice with his new bow, maybe
Sure.
check out his rapier.
Okay,
work,
Cool.
Sure.
So
Morpheus practices a little bit.
I'll be up if that's the first watch. So,
Okay. Yeah, Morpheus stays up an hour or two practicing with his new toys.
All right.
I feel like when I'm up on the trees and I'm looking around, like I'm taking my extra senses a little bit more to a new span. I want to like feel it's like I can see, but now I can see better.
Yeah.
Like almost like I got a higher prescription for my perception checks.
I can see noises. Okay. Next day of travel.
Okay.
Same idea. Spot's going to be stealthing ahead. Spot, make a stealth check, and then a survival check.
17 for stealth.
Okay.
Survival is only 13.
Okay.
Morpheus is in the back wing.
Sure.
Take up.
Okay. You don't make up as much time as you did on this day of travel. You move at like a normal speed.
Mm-hmm.
Spot. You begin to pull away from your group with your stealth.
Okay.
You get maybe 60 feet ahead of the rest of the group behind you.
Okay.
And after about 2 hours of scouting ahead, you come on this, not really clearing, but the trees aren't quite as thick. It opens up a little bit. And you see with its back to you, about 30 feet out, it's standing up against a tree, like hands like this, but looking out away from you. You see a small ogre
Looking
away
in the
from
direction
you.
I am.
No, looking away from you.
Like
You're seeing
okay.
its back.
Okay. Do I see any other thing around him?
Make a perception check.
Lordy. Perception is going to be 27, not 20.
Nat 20?
Yeah.
You notice there's a big, maybe 50 feet to the left. There's a big, like a log that has fallen over onto a log that was on the ground, and then there's like brush brought against it. You see another ogre's head pop up and then pop back down. And then you see another small ogre 60 feet that way, just kind of standing, looking around.
Playing a game
Make an insight check,
Off.
Spot.
off the record.
Oh.
Try not to yell shit like that out. Yes,
It's the
that's
way
what
that
it
you're.
was.
It's the way that you're doing
Sorry.
it.
It's okay. It's not a big deal.
No, I understand. That's why we're not there.
Correct.
I'm sorry. What checks we were?
Insight.
Oh, apologies.
Gotcha.
Insight is 17.
Yeah, you see that all the ogres are smaller than normal ogres, and they appear to be playing hide and seek.
All right. I'm going to do a huge. I'm going to try to back away and tell the rest of everybody.
Okay. Spot comes back and relays this information to the group.
I'm gonna come back and I'm just gonna be like, so I found a whole bunch of like young ogres playing hide and seek. We've got to be near a village or something. Like, I mean, they look like friendly and clean and nice, but I don't know about their parents.
Well, maybe
No.
we kidnap one unsuspectingly, and we just hold him for ransom as we pass through like the
That could be
area,
a little
and then
bit
we go on
dangerous.
the other side, right?
I'm usually on like right there with you with that dark shit, but kidnapping children is kind of where I say nay.
Can I use my investigation just to figure out if there's anything happening around the area we're in?
Hey, does anybody have any like nature stuff?
You can.
I'm just, I'm throwing it out there.
I have a nature.
Yeah, would you have
Plus
like some
four
sort of
in
advantage like in the forest or something?
Investigation 7. Yeah, plus
My
4 in
nature's
nature.
Well,
Oh, no,
just
no,
wanting to see if something's around.
Well, no, just
That would
just
be-
to get a feeling if there's anything bad around.
Yeah, that's not really investigation. That would be, I guess, perception. Make a perception check if you want.
Is there a squirrel or something around?
Oh, my perception's low.
Make a perception check.
Whoa, this bitch can talk to animals. She said, "Is there a squirrel nearby?"
Oh yeah. Yes.
20.
You do see on a tree right next to you there is a chipmunk.
Do you ask Spot, "Is there a squirrel nearby?" And I'm like, "Right fucking there."
Well.
I go over to the chipmunk, get on your chipmunk voice.
Okay, hold on. Ready?
You're casting Speak with Animals. Okay.
Bee speech.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh Lord. Can you tell me the ogres that live here, are they nice?
You mean there's a tribe over here?
Uh-huh.
Yes, very nice.
They're very nice.
Ah.
Do you see them like killing people often?
Oh, no, never.
No.
They don't even kill animals.
They don't even kill animals.
Oh, they're vegetarian. They keep vegetable garden.
Vegetarian.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. You've been very helpful. Here's a cracker.
Cracker.
Are we done?
Yes, we're done. Thank you.
Alonzi.
Okay then.
Okay. So, apparently, they're vegetarian. They don't even kill animals.
Do you believe him?
Herbivore.
Yeah. Why would he lie to me? He's a chipmunk.
Why would he tell you the truth?
Because
As
he's cute.
people. Because you're cute?
Yeah.
Why would a chipmunk think you're cute?
Did you never
Here we
see
go.
old world Disney princesses of the old gods in the news? Animals flock to
What
pretty
if a
girls.
chipmunk is like a scout?
In what world?
Here,
Animals
like,
flock
Lord.
to pretty girls.
Oh, lordy, lordy. Alright, let's go get killed by a bunch of vegetarians, shall we?
They have a vegetable garden. They're fine.
I say we do our best to avoid them, but if we run into them, we like, I don't know, throw cabbage at them and keep going.
What if we
Throw
walk
cat-
over to them and say, like, hey, we would like passage? No, you're right, that never works, okay?
Yeah, it never works.
Never, ever works.
Ugh.
I would like safe passage. Bye.
Yeah, but look at the
And we will
drows.
kill you now.
The drows helped us, but we had to help them.
But the Durgar tried to kill us and we had to kill all of them.
I think we should just try and see where this village is. And if there's another road that bypasses the village, we'll take it. But if the road leads us through, we're gonna have to go through.
I say we go around. Let's go around.
Okay.
Was that a vote?
We can
Vote?
we can vote, but I say we stay to paths in the woods and we go around.
I mean, what's the advantage of going to see them?
None. That's true.
They could have more special items for you to buy.
Or
I
they
have
could
no more
lead us
money.
Or they could lead us
forest
through the
vegetarians.
forest without getting lost. So they could lead us through the forest so that we
Absolutely.
don't get lost, and that at least we have a safe place to stay. Or if there's a danger coming up, they can at least warn us.
That's
like,
what
oh
I
yeah,
was
don't
leading
go that
at.
way. There are
She
fire
beat me
pits
to the
that way.
punch.
I mean, they could say if there's something in the forest that we should be wary of, and or point us in the right direction.
Exactly.
All right,
Maybe
let's
just
go
the
talk
nice
to
ones go.
vegetarians.
So like me and
Morpheus turns into a bloodthirsty werewolf, and we're defining him as nice.
yeah, because he's the nicest one.
That's when I'm pissed
Only
off.
when he needs to
I
be
spoke
ferocious.
to the chipmunk. I am a joy.
Bitchy joy.
That's still a joy. A joy is still in the word there, Morpheus.
Now, I know myself, and I know I put my foot in my mouth sometimes. But we have like, you know,
I talked to the chipmunk. I'm fine, and Lorelei starts going off to the ogre village.
Let's go.
Let's go, because I don't want her to go alone.
So you're not trying to avoid them? You're just
No.
going to walk right through them?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
do we have a white flag? We have a white flag. Here, wave my sisters around.
That's all right. I'll just get a
Take
great
it by
big
the
fat
tail
told
and
you
just
so,
go like
ready
this.
to go.
Where are you?
Who's in the lead?
It's right here.
I'm
in
in
the
the
pocket.
lead.
You're in the lead.
I'm in the lead.
Okay, make a perception check.
11.
Okay. The one that Spot described is no longer there. You can just see one, I'd say, let's roll for that. About 45 feet at a 45-degree angle toward your left, you see one walking away, like gingerly, like this.
Okay.
Walking
I
away
just
from you.
want to say that Lorelei in the back of her head is saying that fucking chipmunk better be right or I'm going to look really stupid right now. As she's walking, she's going to continue to walk towards the one who's kind of walking gingerly away. Not calling out to them because obviously they're walking gingerly away, but kind of trailing them.
Okay, are you all following?
I'm following.
Yes.
Okay. When you close to about 30 feet, the figure stops and turns and looks at you. And it is definitely an ogre, but it is smaller than ogres that you've come across before. And you see it smile and begins running towards you.
Okay.
What do you do? 30 feet? 25 feet? 20 feet? 15 feet?
Does he look like he's smiling, or like do I see him?
Yeah, I'll say you all, it appears to be smiling.
It appears to be smiling.
I'm gonna get hit.
I'm gonna be like right next to Lorelei.
Okay.
But
Just
I'm
in
bitch.
case.
Just put that one out there. She's like, calm emotions.
Calm emotions.
Is that
How
a
does he-
spell or something?
Yeah.
You do?
Okay. You cast calm emotions.
I do.
It's still running, smiling. 15 feet, 10 feet.
I brace myself for whatever's coming.
Okay. Okay. And at that point, I want to like step in front of Lorelei, so if the ogre comes, I'm like,
Okay.
you know, bang into me.
And she, honestly, at this point, Lorelei is going to look at Eleanor like, I chose this path. I will do it. And she kind of like moves her out of the way.
How?
Well, then I step in front of you.
You won't have time to re-step in front.
Maybe you stand next to.
Okay, you'll be able to stick your head back out.
Yeah.
And make a deck save,
Yay.
Lorelei.
So excited. Oh, it's so good. It's a 6.
Okay. The ogre runs up and pushes you on your on the chest. You lose your footing and you fall ass first on the ground. And you go, "You're it!" And then it turns and runs away.
Exactly what I thought, because I'm a kid. I knew it was a game, and that's why I let you get hit. I was like, oh god, she's it. I just
Eleanor's just laughing now.
And I see Eleanor not laughing, and I go like this. I like reach up, and I touch her arm, or I'm like, you're it now, and I take off running.
And I'm gonna tell my sisters, run for it! And I'm gonna we're all gonna run.
Okay, what's everyone else doing? Kara.
Me?
Yeah. You're there, right? How's
Yeah.
Kara react to this?
Okay, Kara reacts to it like laughing.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. That's how she reacts to it.
Lilith. How's Lilith behaving?
Yeah, she's just standing there rolling her eyes and
Sitting on the ground and laughing.
Yeah, no, I'm not sitting on the ground. That's dirty. I'm just gonna stand there and roll my eyes and just be like, great, and just kind of like feel like I gotta trudge for my companions who are running away.
Spot, you already said you and your sisters are running in and joining the game.
I think my sisters, if I can dictate that, and myself, I'm gonna run up a tree and
Okay.
like hold it up.
Morpheus, Eleanor? Eleanor, you're it.
I'm it. That's the funny part.
Morpheus looks at Eleanor and is like, I ain't playing.
Oh, come on!
That's right. That's
I
right.
can't run very fast.
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's right. I do have the boots.
Oh, that's right.
Aha. Come on, for the kids. For Spot's sisters. Come on. You'll be it. I think we need a little levity.
Maybe I should turn into a wolf and chase everybody.
Oh, well,
That's
up
levity for you.
Now, that'd be up to you.
That's levity, is what you said.
I'm trying to control them. Let's see if I could have fun.
They want to
being
play
a-
games? Morpheus, turn into one.
Nah,
No,
I'll
no.
pass. I'll save that to when I have
Okay,
to.
so I guess I clip my boots of speed.
Okay.
Who's around that's in close range?
Oh, with the
I
boots
could-
of speed, you can catch anyone.
so I can catch
Just
them?
one climbed up a tree, knocked the tree down, and catch her.
Where's your siblings?
Probably different trees.
Different trees.
Up in the tree spot, you
Yeah.
can see all the different ogres. There's about 12 of them just running around, frolicking.
Can I spot one for her
You-
yet?
Sure.
Yeah.
There's an ogre right there. There's an ogre right there.
Okay. And I take off.
Eleanor, click go the boots, and she's running after the ogre. Spot, you also notice, not that far away, there is a little clearing with a bunch of tents.
Okay.
And you do see what looks to be a vegetable garden.
Oh.
Never gonna hear the end of it. All right.
So am I able to catch?
Oh yeah, you easily
and
catch
then
an
I
ogre.
just go tag.
And then it runs off in search of another person.
Okay.
Morpheus is now it.
I don't want to play this game.
Oh, it's not so bad. Spottles, look out for one thing.
Oh yeah. There's one over there. Over there.
Gotcha.
Okay. This goes on for however long you want it to. With Spot just calling out, and basically playing tag with a bunch of teenage ogres, effectively.
Teenage ogres. All right.
Yeah.
I never played before.
I think Tara and I are just gonna walk
I
into the
teach
village.
you really
Okay.
quickly how to play.
Yeah.
There are 2 ogres currently in the village. Bigger than the others, but skinnier and not as muscular as regular ogres. And as soon as you walk up, they're both, hi, travelers.
Hi. Is this your village, or are these your teens playing out here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our
They're all-
traveling companions are playing tag with your teenagers.
Oh, I'm happy to have someone to play with.
Oh, good. Yeah, me too. I just do you know how far we are from Bardwin?
I don't know about cities, but I know the main road is about a day that way.
One day that way, and that's the main road.
Yeah.
Okay, and the road heads in a northwest direction.
That way.
This way.
He points
great,
northeast.
yes.
He points northeast.
Okay.
Okay, northeast. Awesome. All right. Okay, I just look at Kara. I was like, I think we've gotten everything we're gonna get out of this pit stop. What do you think? Do you have any other questions for this guy?
How many of you are around?
Just us. Me and Olga and the kids.
How many?
1,
5, 10?
There's 2 adults and 11 kids.
11.
11 kid ogres and 2 adults.
They're all siblings.
They're just hard.
They just have the self-sustaining village. They have their garden. They have their kids.
No, it depends on
Morpheus
us. What do we want to do? Do we
Morpheus
wanna hang
asks.
here?
Hold up. Morpheus is it. Morpheus, at this moment in time, Morpheus is still playing with the kids.
I think we just keep going. Yeah.
But what I can say is when you guys are done, you can...
No, I got you.
Then we'll bring you into there and they'll catch you up. So hold on to that, Morpheus. We'll do that in a minute.
I asked the parents if we can just sit and have a drink for a second while our teenagers, exhaust themselves. And aren't you teenagers? Yeah,
Sure.
Clearly not as immature as the rest of you.
Let them get that energy out,
2 of you are 16 as well, right? I think we're both the same age.
Would you prefer just plain water or juice?
Juice.
Okay. And he just walks over and apple, orange, or peach?
Peach.
He grabs a peach and he takes this, like, hard carved wooden goblet and just squeezes it.
Oh,
Peach
awesome.
juice.
Thank you. Yeah, I drink the peach juice.
What can we get you?
The same thing. Peach. Thank you so much.
And you have a drink with these ogre parents who are clearly peaceful vegetarians.
Peaceful vegetarians.
Morpheus, at this point, will say the game is wrapping up and the kids are all walking into the village. What did you have to ask?
Just was curious if there's any bad elements.
Oh,
around
we
here.
try to stay far away from those.
But are there any?
There could be if we stay here.
What are you drinking?
Peach juice.
Peach
It's
juice.
very good, actually.
Can I try some?
No, just ask for your own.
What if I don't like it?
And there's a glass in front of you. A wooden goblet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's like drinking a peach, yeah.
How can that be bad?
That one kid really got me. How?
Which
And
one?
Lorelei is just like rubbing her chest, just like, ow.
Which one hurt you?
I don't know. No.
Make a perception check.
It'll happen so fast. Not good. 5.
They're all just kind of like off to the side playing now. It's hard to tell which one it was.
I don't know. I mean, it was all in good fun, but ow.
Wait.
Ow.
What does the party do? Are you staying here or are you moving on?
I think we should keep moving.
Yep. They're harmless and good. They're good beings.
And they pointed me towards the main road, so let's go in that direction.
All right. Let's
Did
Okay.
they say that there's anything to be aware of in the forest? Is there anything bad?
I don't think they have any idea.
Yeah.
Alright, well, bye!
But
Okay.
thank you for the peach juice.
We'll come back whenever.
Thanks for the
Okay.
game.
And you separate from this tribe of peaceful ogres as the kids continue playing.
Okay.
I want to make sure all 3 sisters are in front of me because I feel like I'm going to lose one.
Yeah, they would be playing tag all day.
It's about noon at this point, so you've got another good 6 to 7 hours worth of travel in before you feel to make camp for another night of long rest. Again, is there anything, or are we just rolling out the bedrolls, having a long rest, sentries rest, and moving on?
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
Practicing with my bow and my
Okay.
stretching.
Another day comes. Spot. Stealth and survival check, please.
Stealth is 20.
Okay.
20. And survival is another dirty 20.
Hey.
Okay. You travel for about 5 hours, which puts you around 2 p.m. And the last 2 hours, the trees begin clearing and getting less sparse and less dense. And it begins to get into a very flat grassland that begins to roll downhill. And you come to this, effectively, what would be a small cliff, maybe just about 20 to 30 feet off the ground. And you see there's a very large tree that had fallen over and is now leaning up against the cliff, acting as almost like a lever or a ramp
To the other side of the cliff.
to the bottom of it.
To the bottom.
And as you're looking, you can see there is a water source. There's a river that cuts through here. And you see about half a dozen men or women or figures on horses in armor. Some of them are watering their horses. Some of them are just lingering around. There are 2 horses at the river that are attached to long wagons. One has like supplies on it. The other one, you can see a cage.
I'm afraid to get close, but I have a feeling I know what this is. And I'm going to go over to Lorelei, pull a rabbit or a bear or something out of that thing and see if we can figure out who or what is in that cage. A rat, an owl.
Well, I can't pick what comes out.
You can't. It's a D8.
An 8.
8. Bear. That's not going to help.
That's not.
3 times a day.
Right, so now we have a bear.
Okay, we have a bear.
maybe a distraction.
Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Oh, I give him big pets in the ears, right behind the ears.
A 3?
A 3 is a mastiff.
Ah! Alright, getting
Hi,
smaller.
beauty. I don't go
3 times the charm.
6.
Giant boar. Well, we're fucked.
So you
Okay.
got 3 animals are out?
So all 3 of them are kind of like sitting there. I'm like, well,
3 giant
which one?
3
animals are
dogs.
out.
Okay.
This backfired. All right.
Maybe the boar. I mean, the boar or the bear is most likely to be here.
What if you just sent all 3 of them barreling at them and create complete chaos, and then you just stealth in and see what the hell's in the cage?
Ooh, I like
Good
it.
distraction. Yeah.
I haven't been rolling with advantage, but I have the cloak of Elvenkind.
Sure.
I like it.
Okay. Bear, boar,
Dog.
dog. I want you to run towards that camp. We're not killing. We're just making a lot of chaos. Can you all make a lot of chaos? No killing, no hurting, no maiming.
I think we can do that. Can we do that? Yeah, we can do that. Sure. No problem. We got this.
Okay, on your mark. Get set. Go.
And the bear, followed by the dog, followed by the giant boar, run down the ramp, and you immediately begin hearing horses neighing and there's like scattering about, and
Can I hear what the horses are saying?
you'd have to cast Speak with Animals on the horse.
Oh, then never mind.
It's not like a radius
Oh,
thing.
I thought it was a radius thing.
Yeah, no. Spot, make a stealth check with advantage. What are the rest of you doing?
Stealth with advantage.
I'm waiting and see if the closest place
I'm just observing this.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
14, 24.
Okay.
Okay. And then perception, right?
Okay. They all appear to be distracted by the animals.
Good.
Running right toward those cages.
Yeah, you're going right to the cages.
Yep.
You see immediately to it sitting with its back to you, like leaning up against the cage, you see something that looks like Eleanor. There is no hair. It is totally bald, but it is very, the coloration is different. Like Eleanor has like that copperish. This looks like chrome, but the craftsmanship is very similar.
Okay. Do I see my dad?
Laying in front of it, you see 2 feet, tabaxi feet. Coloration is black, panther-like.
Is the lock in front of me or is it on the other side?
It's on the other side.
How much time do I think I have?
You're not sure. There is still chaos.
There is still chaos?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to look to see if it's my dad. I'm assuming it is.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the other side.
As soon as you go to the other side, it is your dad. You recognize him immediately. He was sort of just like curled up, sleeping on his side.
His eyes are closed.
His eyes are closed, but he's clearly asleep or dozing. He's not eyes are closed as in he's in shock or, he's unconscious. He's clearly dozing.
Okay. I'm going to go to the other side. Gloves of thievery. I want to pick the lock.
Okay. You can do that after the break.
Oh.